Okay. So you and AI are going to do a little work together. Does everybody have Chat GPT on their computers or on their phones? Or if you use something different, I actually use Google's Gemini a lot. Chat GPT and I get in fights a lot. Even though I have the upgrade. Keanu, hi, good to see you. Did you bring your computer? Yeah. Awesome. Perfect. And how many of you have really used AI recently? Use it a lot? Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna, especially for small business owners like yourselves, it's an invaluable tool. So what we want to do is, if you remember, we did your value proposition. Do you remember us talking about your value proposition in one of the early classes in Launchpad? It is about how do you define the value you bring to the table? And when you're new, it always feels harder, right? Because you're like, well, I'm new at this. I don't know. Well, the beauty of this is you can take your past experience and feed that in to AI and tell it to create a branding mantra or branding slogan or branding image of you so that you can do this. So it's building on your personal brand and mixing it with the power of AI. So here are the questions I want you to be asking AI. First, you have to answer them and put this information in, I should say, is what are you truly known for? When somebody thinks of you, Amy, what do they think? What is a common thing that people say, you're good at this, or that's really something?
People say that I am good at connecting people with others and working and getting people connected to resources.
Love that. I love that. So that would be something that you would put down. Keanu, what are you known for?
Yeah, other than that, man.
Watch a hard worker. No?
No.
Yes. Yeah. Seriously, you have to start thinking of these things, and it doesn't have to be directly where it's something you've done in real estate, because most of you, are new enough that can't speak to that whole answering all the questions in the light of real estate as a career, right? Hark, what are you known for? Problem solving. Okay, love that. Tatum, what about you?
Like inclusion and making people feel welcome. So like the connector part, I'm like, oh, this person, just like creating groups. And like, I have like 8 different friend groups and stuff that I connect with and stay connected with, so inclusion.
Love that. Okay, inclusion. What about online? Let's Whitney, what are you truly known for?
I really try to go out of my way to help people.
Helper. Daniele, what about you? What are you known for?
Usually everyone describes me as a leader or wannabe leader, if that makes sense.
Yes. No, that leader potential, that leader quality that you step up when there's a need for leadership. Ellie, if you can talk, what are you truly known for?
Possibly entrepreneurship.
No, I would say not possibly. I'd say yes. Yes. Connor, if you can talk, what are you truly known for?
Yeah, I'd say project management, so like tracking and following through the steps.
Project management. Love that. Definitely. Brooke, what are you truly known for? She may or may not be able to talk. Okay. So that's your first. So let's just take a minute to work on that first question. And I would put down maybe more than one thing. that you feel like maybe that you're good at that people don't always recognize, but it's something that you know that you just have a natural ability or are good at? What would that be, along with what you shared? The inclusion, the networking, hardworking, the problem solving, the project management. Write those down. And then let's take time for the second question. What makes you uniquely you? Your passions, your skills, your knowledge. What are you guys passionate about? And everybody has a wide range of passions, wide range. So don't, if your passions are your pets, if your passion are your children, if your passions are a certain hobby, if your passions are, because those passions, Diana Kokoska, who used to be the head of Keller Williams Maps coaching, who I got to be in a lot of trainings with her. She said, passion always wins. Because when you're passionate about something, I think some of you could actually use what you're truly known for. The reason you're known for it is because you're passionate about that. You're probably passionate about problem solving. I want to figure this out. And really in our world, we are problem solvers and we are project managers. We have to be networkers and we have to work hard. So what are those passions? Everybody take a minute to write down what your passions are. And your skills. What are you good at? For me, I'm good at organizing. You can give me a hot mess of something and I'll put it together and make it all clean, tidy, and probably pretty too. Yeah, I like it. I like to take messy things and I like to take chaos and make order. It's kind of one of the things that I also am a passionate, because it ties into, I'm passionate about efficiencies. And it doesn't sound very sexy, I know, but I'm passionate about finding ways to do things, not necessarily easy, but the most efficient. I want to try to continuously fine tune something. Like if you all knew how many different iterations the launch program has had, it's had like 40 different lives. And it's usually the building on the foundation. And what's your knowledge? What are you knowledgeable about? Where do you feel confident in your knowledge? Does everybody have at least one or two things for your passions, your skills, and your knowledge? Do all three of those. So knowledge for me would be real estate. I hear someone talking real estate and my ears just go. Somebody talks about a transaction or a house or a situation during a transaction, inspections, and my ears are just like because I've built a lot of knowledge over the years that have been helpful for me, and when I had clients, helpful for the clients. And now I pass that on to you all. That knowledge of, I've seen markets that you have yet to experience yet, but you probably will. And that's what's kind of interesting. Our world in real estate is more like a cycle than truly changing to something truly different. I think the pandemic was the only thing that was so different than any market that I'd ever been exposed to. But once you're in a buyer's market, then you guys will see how different that is, but it's sick, it's a cycle. I always find it interesting when one of my power tools becomes really important because now the market needs that. Like the price adjustment, the strategic pricing adjustment form that I have in those power tools that I used at every single listing. And it gave us 3 times of us doing price reductions and by what dates and by what percent or amount we're going to make those price changes. Because now things aren't flying off the shelf. Some are, but we have more days on market. Okay, what can people always count on you to do? What are you gonna always make sure that you get done? I'll share with you for me. Fairness is very important to me. I'm gonna make sure to the best of my ability that a situation is gonna be fair, that people are treated fairly, that there is, yeah, that's very, very important to me. And so I'm gonna always make sure that fairness plays into what I do and how I treat people and handle people. Good morning, Jody. Come on in. Pull out your laptop once you get settled in. Got some questions that we're answering, and then we're gonna put them into Chat GPT and have it do its magic. I want to do a little shout out. Did everybody see that we had to postpone the seminar for tonight? Okay, I put it on GroupMe, I put it on Facebook, I put it in email. Now I want to shout out Jody because he has been fierce in the promotion of the seminar. We're gonna keep it up because I will get new materials to you in the next day or two because we're just postponing it until July 29th. Normally I would have gone ahead and done it tonight, but it was my Be Organized panelist, and downsizing has to do with your stuff. And they do such a great job, but she had a family emergency and had to go out of town. Her mom fell in Chicago. And so, and she tried to get somebody to cover. So I just felt that that would be such a huge gap. And that's what people really want to know the most. So if you had people signed up for the seminar, I already reached out to you to let you know who they were. And I also, if they registered through Eventbrite, I let those people know that we're totally registered. If you had them coming to you about it to register and what have you, and it wasn't through Eventbrite, then please pass the word. It also gives those of you who were crazy busy in the last month, it gives you an opportunity to jump on the wagon and host it also. So I've never rescheduled before, but I didn't know what to do. I thought that was probably the only options, and I even put it out to my coaches yesterday when I was going, oh no, and said, what do we do? And we were all in agreement that rescheduling. So kudos to you, Jody, because I saw quite a splash of you posting that and doing a great job. No, you did. No, don't underestimate your efforts in marketing. Because just because you don't see direct results from it, doesn't mean it hasn't had impact. Never, ever believe that it's not having impact, because it does. It does. Okay, what makes doing business with you genuinely different? We're going to throw all the awesomeness, all of that awesomeness in the AI pot and see. So you're going to ask, I didn't have the prompt that David used for the branding. So let's come up with a prompt. I'm going to go into I'm gonna copy these questions and I'm gonna go into AI. And I will stop the share and come back. Hold on. And while I'm doing this, you need to be in AI right now, putting in your answers for this, and let's come up with I'm just gonna go into Gemini, let's see. Let's go back in. No, it's not what I wanted.
And we're asking for the branding statement.
Branding image, mantra. Okay, so I'm gonna take these questions. Put this over here. I'm gonna first paste in my questions and then I'll put my answers in. Great.
Branding image. AI took that as like quite literally an image.
That's why I did mantra on mine. Because I think, yeah, it's gonna do an image. It thinks that's a picture. No, oh,
We had her.
I did. I hate that.
So.
Okay.
So are we supposed to put those questions?
Yes, you are to answer these questions.
You can hit enter it so that it won't tab it now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know better, but I know, I do it all the time. I'm glad I'm not the only one. So the questions also are on GroupMe, if you want to look at them on there. I posted them this morning. So, okay, what are you truly known for? Okay, let me go back to sharing with you guys. So here's what I said to. I said, create my brand mantra based on my answers below to reflect my real estate business and what a client will experience when working with me. You could do it, you could word that differently. So I'm going to answer those questions. Hi, Megan. How do you spell chaos?
CHAOS.
Thank you.
I'll let you the feedback.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the enter. See what it comes up with. Okay, it's giving me like 3 options. And I also asked it for a tagline. So let's go, let me share mine. Option number 1 says dedicated diligence, distinctive results. Tagline is when unwavering effort meets your perfect outcome. I don't know if I like perfect outcome. Because in real estate, it's sometimes a messy, but still a successful outcome. So,
Successful better than perfect.
yeah. This option highlights my reputation for being an extremely hard worker, always doing my best, distinctive results, speaks to ability to leverage my skills in contract and transaction management, my knowledge of real estate strategies, and my persistence to achieve exceptional outcomes. Option number 2 says, order from opportunity, excellence in every endeavor. The tagline is transforming complexity into a seamless journey home. I like that a little bit better. This mantra focuses on my unique ability to take chaos and make it into orderly manner. A significant part of the client experience you create, the excellence in every endeavor, my passion for doing my best, and my deep knowledge and experience. Option number 3 that it gave me was strategic mastery, client-centric success. And the tagline is your goals, my relentless pursuit, your guaranteed satisfaction. It talks about strategic real estate knowledge and contract expertise, client centric success, focus on passion for fairness and unique customer experience. The tagline reinforces that you're relentless in getting the job done. I'm not crazy about any of those, so I would probably do some editing and get some more, yeah, take it through a couple of times. Anybody like to share what came up on theirs? Amy? I see you looking at it.
So mine, it was like more of a mission statement than a tagline.
Okay.
So one was, mission is to serve others with heart, helping people navigate life's biggest transitions by offering expert guidance, constant communication, and genuine care every step of the way. Another option they gave me was I connect people not just with homes, but with resources, relationships, and confidence they need to move forward, always with hospitality, clarity, and compassion. And then the third was to create a 5-star real estate experience through personal connection, expert problem solving, and a deep commitment to serving every client with excellence.
Mm.
And then some of the taglines were not liked. Here for the people, not just the property.
Oh,
Rooted in service, driven by connection. Your trusted guide, every step of the way, real estate with heart.
I like
Good
that.
starting.
Yeah, yeah. Tatum?
I did a couple of different ones. The first one was with heart and hands.
Oh,
Rooted in love, driven to serve, made to include.
like it.
And it says it's more than a name, it's a promise that everything you do create or contribute to center of attention, integrity, and passion.
Mm.
Your reflection with my belief in serving others, building genuine relationships, and showing up fully with both your heart and your hands. And then the second one was sisterly and steady. And so here for you always. And it speaks to my nurturing, loyal, and action-oriented nature. And the one who shows up for big and small things. I lead with love, listen with intention, and always follow through. It's a brand grounded in relation with strength and spiritual steadiness, calm, committed presence that people trust and feel safe with. So,
I love that.
yeah.
I like the connection of like head, heart, because that's like part of the mission for the Boston Treatment.
I love that. Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, I like that a lot. Park, what about yours?
A little different. So, give me like a brand statement
Okay,
instead. So told me that I'm known for solving problems quickly, getting things done, no fluff, just results. My approach is built on hustle, heart, and honesty.
Hmm.
As someone who values health and fitness and helping others, I bring the same discipline, drive, and care to every real estate transaction. They told me,
okay, I like that. What do you think of it?
I like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty much me.
Yeah, I like the, what'd you say, the heart, the hustle,
Mm,
what was it at the very beginning?
As someone who values health and fitness and helping others, I bring that same discipline, drive, and care to every real estate transaction.
I like that. Keanu, what did yours come up with?
I wanted to combine the YouTube thing with most of the other, so I shortly down to driven by story, delivered by effort.
Ooh, say that again. Delivered?
Driven by story, delivered by effort.
I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. You like that?
I think it's short, simple.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like it. It's, and that's why I want you to play with this. If it didn't come up with, like, I thought mine were good, but it wasn't one that I thought, oh, that's what I would use. It's close. But I'm hearing some of yours that are even better. Jody, did you have a chance to do it?
I don't even know if I did it right. One of the questions was, what makes me uniquely me? Generally love helping people find the home that feels just right for them. It's not just about the sale, it's about guiding them through the entire journey, including connecting them with trusted professionals who can support them with financing. Other needs. I care about making the process smooth, personal, and successful for the start to finish.
Awesome. And you put that through AI?
Mhm.
Awesome. Okay. You might ask it for a tagline from out of that content.
Okay.
Just see what it comes up with. Yeah. Megan, did you get a chance to do it? No, it is A-okay. Let's go on to Zoom and see how you guys did. Hold on. Let me get people back on. Okay, who wants to share with me? What did your awesomeness in AI come up with?
So I'm sorry, Whitney. You could go first instead. You sure? Okay. I didn't mean to just jump right in. But I was playing with it and I just kept going. So where I ended up right now, it even gave me an option to add like if it's focused for a certain type of a person in real estate, and I put first time buyer edition. So
Okay.
the tagline is confident first steps, smart planning, and home buying journey built around you. And then my mission statement is a passionate guide and strategic planner. I help first time buyers navigate real estate with clarity, confidence, and fairness. Every move tailored to your success, every question met with support. So that was my first option, professional and purpose driven. And it came out with two other options as well, but I'll just share that one just so everyone has enough time to go ahead and
Okay.
check.
Did you like what it came up with?
Yes. I first when I was typing up the first response that I came up with, it was very short. So I think
Mm.
when I first entered everything, it wasn't very detailed. So I just kept adding more and more and more exactly what I wanted. And so I know I could still do more if I wanted to add more.
Yeah, I love that. It's like a recipe. When you're cooking, sometimes you put a little bit more in and you tweak that recipe. So that's kind of how I feel when I put things into AI is I'm putting in content that I want it to do something with, but sometimes I have to help it and massage it and change it, and ask it to just look at it different ways to be able to do that. Ellie, what did yours come up with?
So mine gave me a bunch of different things, like a mission statement. They even gave me a new business name and like a tagline, that type of stuff. Also a slogan that says, "We don't just open doors, we see you through them," which I kind of like that one.
Ooh, ooh, that was a good one.
It also like came up with a logo design and everything.
Awesome. Okay, I love that. Whitney, what about you?
Sorry, I'm muting myself. Okay, so it's a little long, but and I want to edit it a little bit and play with it, of course,
Sure.
like you said. It says down to earth, detail focused, and ready to go the extra mile. I'm someone you can count on, whether it's helping you navigating real estate with confidence or bringing fresh life to your outdoor spaces. With a background in landscaping, home inspection, and a love for animals and the outdoors, I bring a unique mix of practical knowledge and genuine care to everything I do. People often say I make things happen, and I do without pressure or stress. I'm eager to help organize and here to make the process smooth, whether you're buying a home, selling one, or refreshing your curb appeal.
Love it. Okay, okay, that's a great start. I liked the beginning part of it, talking about helping people and all of that. That was great. What else do I have on here? Let me expand. Connor?
Yeah, mine came up with a bunch of different ones, and a couple I liked, manage with purpose, solve with precision, and lead with care.
Let's say you're muffled a little bit, but the words
Oh,
get manage with purpose, solve with precision, and
lead
lead
with
with
care. Yeah.
cool. What else? Is that the one that you liked the most that it came up with?
Well, it gave me three categories, and then it had
Uh-huh.
like three additional underneath. Another one that was interesting was calm in the storm, steady in the plan, clear in the message.
Oh, say that again.
Calm in the storm, steady in the plan, clear in the message.
Oh, that's another good one. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Powered by hustle, grounded in heart,
Oh, yes, 100%.
turning real estate into real.
Turning real estate into real impact. Isn't that good? Can you see how, I mean, you have to have a branding mantra or mission about what it is to work with you. It's not just a fluffy exercise. It truly is your difference, your uniqueness. And some of you are gonna think, well, again, I'm so new, I don't know, and I don't feel so special or unique. But all of you have talents that you have brought to the table in real estate prior. And use that in coming up with this branding mantra. Don't get stuck. I haven't done enough real estate yet to have a branding mantra or tagline or what have you. Yes, all your previous experiences is what got you here. And without that, you wouldn't be the real estate agent that you are and will be in this business. So that's where I want to make sure everybody is taking the time to do this, whether we call it our value proposition, our branding mantra, our branding image, whatever that is. Let's take a moment now to rework what it came out with. If it was too long, or you didn't get a tagline, or you want to massage it, let's work on it right now. Because I don't want you to just do this little bit and not get something that you're gonna move forward with. Does that make sense? And then I would love for everyone to share on GroupMe the tagline that you find that you came up with either in this first round or after you massaged it some that you really like. Because some of these we oohed and awed, which is awesome. So let's just, this is a working for you guys to work on this, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna work on mine.
about this. It's just a change.
Okay, is everybody getting some work done on those? Fine tuning them? Now I want you to decide how you're gonna use this information. What's your next step with that mantra and tagline? How are you gonna use that in your marketing? Are you gonna incorporate that? Is that something that you're going to now own as a reflection of your business? Is it something you're going to put out there in front of people? Because that's what you need, is you need something that gives them an idea of what's it like to work with you. Even if they know you, they still need to know what would it be like to work with Art or Jody or Tatum. What's that experience? And also being able to take all your experience that you've brought to the table in real estate, bring it forward and showing them it's applicable now and that you will do that. That makes sense? So your homework is to fine tune this, come up with a mantra and a tagline that you really like. And then post that on GroupMe so that we can share it with everybody. And then I'd love to see you incorporate it into some of your marketing pieces. And if you do that, because we won't meet again until Tuesday because of the David's class on Thursday, then I'd love to see some marketing pieces on Tuesday. If you like something, a tagline, adding it to your flyer for an open house or something. I'd love to be able to see, or something that you post on social media. How's that sound? Yeah, okay, all right. Everybody at home on Zoom? Okay, I can't wait to see what you're gonna be posting. It'll be exciting and fun. And thanks for rolling up the sleeves and doing some work today. That's gonna help your business. So I love that. We're going to log off, and Rebecca's here getting ready for the business meeting. So if you're on Zoom now, then jump off and join us on the office business page. And you will, bye you guys. And thank you very much.